So this is going to be Northwood versus Ball State in the loser quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really excited to see this. Northwood is the top team.
They're a good team.
They are the top team in CRL right now. So Ball State taking on some fierce competitors here, but I think we're going and swinging. We've beaten Northwood before. They're not an unbeatable team, and they just lost to Concord.
Yeah.
And they've already won everything, so I don't think there's too much left for them to play for. So maybe if we want this win more, we might just be able to take it off of them.
Just constant back and forth. Still 0-0, no quick fire goals this time out as Ball State manages to get a charge. Nice shot from Oath.
There we go, coming out swinging once again. Oath is able to find the angle, able to find the shot he needed to. Doesn't even need the boost, he's just that good at finding the opening. Creams was there, just not able to get to the ball in time. Can he get something done with this before Hawk gets there? He cannot, but now it's back to Oath. Back to Ga, looking for the cross to Wova. Maybe he wants to take it in himself. He
so
nearly does. Can Ball State follow up? Not quite, but can they keep up the attacking opportunities like they're so good at doing, like we've seen them do so many times in the past? Keeping up this pressure, not allowing Northwood to take a breath. They are going to go with another goal. Shot on goal. There it is. Once again, the pressure ripping apart Northwood's defense one by one. Bing, da bong, in the goal.
Just like constant. I mean, what do you do in that situation if you are Northwood? Just no time to breathe, no time to do anything on Northwood's side so early on. It's going to be brought back to Ball State's side with a nice goal from Hawk there with the assist from Creams.
Yeah, that's all good. That's why you score those insurance goals. Ball State still have that 1-goal lead. This isn't what they would hope for, but they scored that extra goal, so they're still able to take the lead. Ball State, we've talked about it before. Keep up the pressure, but don't overextend. Nearly looking like a straight-away goal there for Wova, but we're going to have to back up and play counterattack now because the counterattack from Northwood and Hawk is so strong. They've just tied up the game within 30 seconds.
Yeah, that is what happens when you play against a good team like Northwood. They fall 2 goals quickly, and they're going to follow it up as much as bad. 2-2 with 2:0 left on the clock. Let's see how Ball State can respond to this. Let's see if Northwood can keep up this pressure. Ball State has full control of the ball. Not a lot of Northwood cars around their net. See if they can capitalize on that. Creams is going to get it. That's a nice shot there. Nice redirect. Nice thing, luckily for Ball State. Gal was there with the save, and is Oath going to be able to almost walk it in on his own. Not able to do so on this occasion. It remains 2-2 as we approach a minute left on the clock. Now Oath's got to fly up, got to try to stop that ball from going into the net there. Great stuff from him. Now it's going to be passed on from Ga. Nice momentum over to Northwood side. See if anyone can follow it up. Looks like Wova. It's going to be Wova in the air. See if he can get a nice angle, but it's saved by Cream. Now to Ga, and it's blocked by him as well.
Yeah, here's the onslaught of attacks that we talked about. Can they keep finding these shots on goal? Keep this pressure up. Go with the shot. It's an epic save from Hawk that for sure saved a goal. Wova over the middle. Back to Gut. Can we find it now? It's Hawk once again with the save, but we're not done, ladies and gentlemen. Wova trying to find the center. 2-0. Can we find another assist, another pass to just score the goal, to put us in the lead, score that go-ahead goal? No, the pressure is now off. If no team scores within these next 5 seconds, we get to go to a game 1 overtime, which would be absolutely electric. Ball State probably looking to ground the ball here since it is on their side, and they do look to ground it. Here we go for overtime.
So far, we haven't seen Ball State drop in overtime this weekend. Let's see if that changes as of now. Great start on the kickoff. Wova's going to send it to Oath as Ga might try to make his way back from the demo. There he is. See if he can get the angle. That looks like it could go in, but it's so close. Such a close shot on goal, almost making it in, and now it's going to be taken away by Creams.
Yeah, the pressure is just so immense from Ball State, but they have to be careful not to overextend. They are able to back up, but just barely in time. Now Ga with a counterattack of his own, air dribbling the heck out of that ball to Oath. We need to find a cross here. We have to start finding some scoring opportunities and finding them now. 1:43 already passed in overtime, and Ball State has been in control of this overtime so far with a load of shots on goal already. Can they find some more, but actually be able to connect to the back of the net this time? That is the question that we are all wondering now.
Nothing really yet. It has been such a back and forth overtime as we approach 3 minutes now into overtime. Next goal wins. Now it is on Northwood side. Ball State wants this. Now it's sending it to Oath, and they're going to try to send it back over to Ball State's side. They managed to do so. Gah has it now, but it's taken away. They need the defense there. Good defense from Ball State, knowing that they needed to back off and defend to not allow Northwood to take this game one. Constant back and forth action in this overtime here, as now we are in 4 minutes of overtime. I have a feeling this could go for a long time. Creams might try to fly it in on his own, but unable to do so.
Neither of these teams are faltering. Neither are making the mistakes that the other needs for the opening, for the goal. There is a demo onto Wolva. Can Northwood use that advantage to clear the ball? They cannot. Oath and Wolva are able to keep the ball, and there it is. Wolva to Oath. Oath with the overtime goal and the hat trick for Ball State. There it is. Ball State win the first game. Phenomenal passing, and Zin and Creams both just missed the ball completely. They went flying away, and Ball State will win the first game. On to the second. What an intense match.
Yeah, 4 minutes of overtime. Wow, such a long game, and those that just shows like how evenly matched these teams are, and I think we could be in for that for a while here. I think any game could go any way. I think we could see Northwood take a game. I think we could see Ball State take a game. So I think this could be a long game of Rocket League here.
Finding those mistakes and finding the opening and finding the goal, as Gah looking like an opportunity. No, Hawk was all the way back.
Almost a kickoff goal. Hawk wasn't all the way back there. That is not what Northwood would have wanted. As Hawk's going to try to maybe bring it into the Ball State net, unable to do so. Creams with another nice shot. Zin's going to line it up, and there it is, Northwood 1-0.
Yeah, it's a good assist, good pass to Zin from Creams. He's able to center the ball perfectly. Go just wasn't able to get the touch away from Zin, and Zin was able to line that goal up. They've done that exact same play on both kickoffs. It nearly leads into a goal, but Oath luckily was there, but he's on no boost. He has to rely on his teammates now. Gah is able to take control of the ball. Now they counterattack for Ball State. Creams is there to stop any hopes of that. Now who's going to contest the ball next? Not Wolva. It's going to be Oath with full boost. Looking for the shot over. Can he find the... No, he cannot find the cross. One of his teammates, Gah might be able to walk in himself. No, but Oath is there waiting in the back lines. Now Wolva is going to have to back up to take that extra time and have some contest for himself. But it's just going to be the ping pong match. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, wow. That's a great assist, great pass. Hawk to Creams. That was so unexpected. Wolva just wasn't able to find the touch, and that's 2-0 lead for Northwood now.
Wow, that was a very nice goal there from Northwood. You got to acknowledge they're a good team, and like I said, this could go either way as Northwood brings it 2-0, sending it onto Ball State's side early, and Creams with a quick fire goal with the help from Zin.
That was so quick. I couldn't even quite see what happened. Creams is just able to find the opening. Wolva just wasn't able to get there in time, didn't have enough boost, so 3-0 now for Northwood.
Gah has it now. See if he can set it up for Oath. Oath's going to follow it up. So close for Ball State to try to get on the board here.
Counterattack back to Wolva. Can he get the pass to Oath? No, he's not. Now Gah has to contest. If he misses this contest, that's going to be very hairy for Ball State, and they are able to get it past the one remaining defender of Gah, and Creams is able to find the assist to Zin and make it now a 4-0 game.
Going to try and send it back to Northwood's side, get it off this Ball State side right now. They do not want any more pressure on them. Gah's going to take it away with less than a minute left. Ball State's going to need some really quick goals here to try to win game 2. As of now, Creams is maybe going to try to take it away. Gah has it, but he's going to send it right to Hawk for the save. Wolva off the wall. Could have been a crazy goal if Zin wasn't there to block. Gah's going to have to play on the defense now as we have 30 seconds left in the game.
Now 14 seconds left on the clock. Wolva has to back up and play defense. This is going to be a Northwood Game 2 win, as there's simply not enough time to score 4 goals. There is time to score 1, though, as Wolva not letting Northwood shut them out. They're at least finding some hope, showing some signs of life. Maybe that's the momentum boost that they can take and now carry into the third game, but only 5 seconds on the clock. This is impossible time-wise for Ball State to come back, but maybe they can use that momentum and find some life here in Game 3. Wow.
Knew it was going to be close, and it was. All of the stats the same except for boost consumption. So, yeah, very close game.
Kickoff of Game 3. Here we go.
Yes, kickoff of Game 3. How is Ball State going to respond to this Northwood team? Beat them 4-0 last time. That's a great start. Almost an early on goal from Wova, but Creams with the save as we've gone over a minute now into the game. It's sending into the corner. Oath's there, seeing if he can do anything with it. Wova's going to follow it up, maybe try to set Ga up here, try to set any one of his teammates. Now to Oath, now to Ga, but taken away by Creams. It's still close. Can any of the Ball State cars get a goal here? Another close one from Wova.
Yeah, the ball was just slowly dribbling in front of the Northwood net, but it was just bouncing a little bit too high for Ga to get the angle on it. But the onslaught of attacks is not done for Ball State. They still have boost, they still have possession, but no, Creams is able to find the clear. So unless Ga can get it right back to Wova, maybe Ball State can keep up the pressure, and they do! No! Wova's a little bit too high!
A little too high!
Oh, that looked like it could have been it, but Ball State is just missing by these tiny, tiny margins, and in Rocket League, those tiny margins are what will cost you the games.
These games where it's approaching less than 2 minutes left are so nerve-wracking because whoever gets the first goal is immediately put with such a high advantage because you just have no time. The other teams have no time to try and get a follow-up goal. Whoever scores first here could become the favorite to win Game 3 and make it so they only need one more game win to continue playing in the losers bracket.
Can Ball State use that advantage with only 1 minute left on the clock? We need to get this ball away from our net, who, like Wyatt was saying, whoever gets a goal here is going to be at a huge advantage for the rest of this game. Or will it go uncontested for 45 seconds, and will we see another overtime match? 0-0 overtime would be absolutely incredible. Ga does hit his flip reset. Can he find the pass to Wova? No. 8 seconds left on the clock. Can either of these teams find something before we go into overtime? It's probably going to be Northwood. Ball State won to clear this ball. Wait, no, maybe Ga has an opportunity here. He has full boost. He's keeping the ball alive. Can he center it to Oath? This might be monumental. No, not quite. That looked like a good opportunity, though.
Is Ball State going to go full on the attack? Looks like it. Wova has boost. Going to take it away from these Northwood cars, but he doesn't have the help. There's Oath! So close, but Creams with the save.
Yeah, that was so close to going in. Can Ball State use that pressure? They have the boost to do it. They need to keep this pressure up, keep putting question marks in Northwood's head, but no, Creams is able to get the clear and maybe even find the scoring opportunity. That was a well-placed ball from Creams. Zin nearly is able to find the follow-up. Creams will put the ball in. Ball State dropped their first overtime of the weekend. That was just really well played from Creams and Zin. Creams was able to pass it to Zin. Zin hits it back, and that was just really well ball placement. Not a lot Ball State could do there. Now we go into Game 4. Ball State at risk of losing the tournament, but 4 seconds comes out swinging and finds the first goal of Game 4, putting Ball State at an early lead. Now, if this game goes like last game did, Ball State could take this win and put it into Game 5.
That is what Ball State desperately wants. They want this momentum. They are playing to keep playing. If they lose this game, they're done for the day. So they want to keep that up. Such a quick goal. Wova with the nice demo onto Hawk there. On Northwood's side, you want to try to take advantage of these demos when you can. Ga gets one onto Zin. See if that's their opportunity. It looks like it is.
Perfectly played from Ball State. They hit the demo. Oath is able to take control of the ball center field. Wova is there in goal to bump any Northwood defenders. And on that occasion, there was nobody there, so he just let Oath walk the ball in and take a 2-0 lead.
Keeping up this pressure, Ball State is doing an amazing job at doing so right now. Still have 3 minutes left in the game. We know that Northwood can tie this up. They did it in Game 1. Ball State's goal right now is to not allow that to happen. Not put on too much pressure, but keep up this defense, keep up the pressure to not allow Northwood to try to go for these goals. And that was questionable.
Wow.
Great goal there from Ga. Let's watch this back. I think that this was just a really good redirect.
Yeah, long shot goal from Ga. Northwood overextended, no one to defend, no one with enough boost to stop it from going in, and Ball State take a commanding 3-0 lead now.
Northwood has definitely been on it right now. Like I said, anyone can take these games. We've seen Northwood domination, now we've seen Ball State domination, and we've seen close games as we have under 3 minutes left.
Getting just one goal puts Northwood back in this game. It puts the momentum on their side, and it gives them all that much more confidence. Now under 2 minutes, Wolva.
What a save.
Nearly Hawk is able to get it in. Wolva's their last second. That they just need to play it safe. There's only a minute and a half left. If they can delay them for just a little bit longer, that's all they need to do to send it to game 5.
Yeah, with only a minute 20 left now, Ball State, they don't need to play too offensively here. They want to play on the offensive. They want to keep the pressure on, but they desperately do not want to overextend. They don't want to throw this away. They want to keep this 3-0 lead, but you know they're just going to get another one. Make it 4-0.
4-0 with a minute and 8 left on the clock. That cements Game 5 for Ball State. So, Northwood won game 1, game 3, very, very close. Game 2, Northwood won by a huge margin. Game 4, Ball State's going to win by a huge margin, so it's going to be a game 5 where anything can happen. Let's hope it's one of the close ones.
But with 1 second left, Ball State's probably just going to be looking to ground this, and they take game 4, sending us into a game 5.
Here we go. Ball State University is taking Northwood, the best Rocket League team in the nation, to a game 5. Here we go. The kickoff of game 5. The 5 minutes starts now. Ga gets the early demo onto Creams, and Wolva will take early ball possession. Hawk will win the 50 in midfield, but Ga there to back up his teammate. Can he find something now? Not if Hawk has anything to say about it. He just comes flying. And now all 3 of Northwood's players are playing defense, looking for their counterattack. But Ga is in the goal with full boost. Wolva also has full boost. This might not be a scoring opportunity. It looks like it is one, but Oath is there to get the epic save. And it looks like we could see some attacks, some pressure shown from Ball State. There's the first shot on goal of the day for them. And now Hawk, no boost, tries to get something going, not able to on this occasion. Ga looking for the goal. Sin is able to take a save, and here we go. Hawk looking for the counterattack.
So there's 2 types of close games in Rocket League. There's one where both teams score a lot of goals, and then you have the close games that's looking like this game's about to be almost a close goal. I did not even see Ga there. Nearly jinxed it. But I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those games where it is 0-0 for a long time. Ball State's going to want to get this off of their side as soon as possible, as we are already past the 3-minute mark left on this game. This is going to be a long one, I can tell. Yeah,
here we go. Ga and Wolva with full boost. Zin is able to find the demo, though. That's going to kill the momentum of Ball State. That looked like a good opening for them. They had the boost to do it, but that demo probably saved a goal for Northwood. As Zin comes flying through the top, Wolva has to recontest that, use all of his boost. Can he find the max boost pad? He is able to find it. Hawk is on no boost, but he's able to get the ball in a good position for Zin. Wolva's there to break it up, though, get the save, and now that ball coming ultimately close to finding the net again. Ball State, though, were able to knock it away, but Wolva, wow, that was very sketchy. Wolva did not have the boost for that. Ball State need to get this ball away, and they might just be able to have the counterattack goal with the open goal. Right there. And there we go. 3 minutes into the game, Ball State find the goal, and that might be the only goal scored this game. That might be what has Ball State beat the top team in the nation. That open goal for Oath, that could be it.
Northwood, how could you leave the net open like that? And when you're playing alive to stay in the losers finals. An perfectly open net for Ball State just to walk it in. Now Northwood is going to be desperate here to score a goal with less than 2 minutes left. They have the time to do it, but now Ball State very much has the advantage. We've seen how close it is. We've seen how long these teams have gone without scoring a goal. That could have been what Ball State needed to win this game.
Northwood have to find a goal now in 48 seconds. This isn't a 0-0 tie game that we've seen in the past. They are down a goal. They have to find a score here if they don't want to get knocked out, but Ball State are not allowing them the openings. They're not giving them the opportunities. They're keeping the pressure on, but they're playing good defense. They're not overextending, and they're not letting Northwood to get strong counterattacks. Now, with 25 seconds left on the clock, Creams is desperately trying to get something going for Northwood, but Ga is there once again to stop anything from happening. They're just bullying them at this point. They try to get something, and they just send one car to go and knock it away, and they're just trading out who contests, and they're picking up boost pads as they're not contesting, but now they have the goal, and that is the goal to seal the deal. 2-0 with 6 seconds left. Northwood has no shot, and Ball State will beat the top team in the nation. Take that. That is the nail in the coffin. 6 seconds on the clock. There's no shot for Northwood to come back, and Ball State have done the impossible.
Northwood.
They've left. Zin is the only one left in the game. That is Creams has left the game. They've just left. Zin was all by himself. They're so devastated that they just couldn't take it anymore. They've lost the top team in the nation. Ball State has defeated them, and we're moving on.
How that first goal right there, how could they leave that open? That too, just not enough people back there. They left it wide open for them.
That is... I'm like jittery.
What a game.
That is absolutely
like, honestly,
phenomenal stuff from Ball
pretty
State.
slow game until the end there.
Wow.
What an overcommit from Northwood to allow Ball State to get that goal and then to seal the deal with less than 10 seconds left like that. Wow, that was a good ending.
They just left the game.
They just left.
They were so disappointed, so mad at themselves. All they could do was hit that start button on their controller and exit the game.
Yep.
That's wow.
Alt F4.
Yeah, they might have just alt F4.
Yeah.
That's great stuff from Ball State. As you can see, our players taking a breather, taking a nice little walk. They got to calm their nerves down too, probably, because I could only imagine how shaky they'd be after beating a high caliber team.
Northwood is a good team. I mean, we saw
they're the best team. I mean, they are the best team in the nation, and Ball State just just took a knife to them and just
Northwood managed to bring them to game 5, but that last game 5.
Yeah,
that was bad.
It was so defensive at the start. Both found the opening, and then Ga just sealed the deal.
The 2 opportunities that Ball State had made 100% maximum out of it.